Petland's Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrience Pet Foods, online at nutrience.com. Animal nutritionist Mark Hagen has a rather interesting job. He develops pet food for dogs, cats, fish, and birds for the company's Nutrience line. He says the most important thing to do when choosing food for your pet is to check out the ingredients.
A lot of the big multinationals are using byproducts, or they're using plant proteins like glutens, or they're using beef fat because it's cheaper than poultry or chicken fat. So you do have to consider that you get what you pay for, and you need to question and look at the ingredient list, talk to the independent pet store staff.
Also to be taken into consideration, your pet's age, breed, and size. And just like with humans, obesity is a huge problem when it comes to our furry companions. Mark says one thing you can try is to cut back a quarter to a half a cup of your pet's current diet. If that doesn't work, or if you have a senior pet, you might need a less active or weight control formula. These often include higher levels of fiber and glucosamine. Lamb and rice formulas have always been popular for pets with skin and coat problems, but Hagen says there are other options as well.
I think actually that lamb and rice diets are waning a little bit in popularity. We have a duck and fish cat food now that is also hyperallergenic. A lot of people associated skin problems with corn or with some of the other ingredients. We don't have corn in our Supreme or most of our formulas. The original formula that we have still has corn in it. So there are some dogs that have allergies. Some dogs actually have skin and coat problems relating again to some of the genetic breeding that's going on for show dogs, and we really need to be aware of that. Is it really something wrong with the diet you're feeding, or is it a genetic problem? Once you've identified that, lamb and rice does sometimes help, but we're finding that even our duck and fish-based diets are appropriate for animals that have skin and coat problems.
According to Mark, feeding your pet can even be done in an environmentally friendly way should you take a more holistic approach.
We're just questioning that part of a holistic diet is the nutrition and going to these alternative ingredients, but also looking at the whole carbon footprint of the pet food plant, contributing to perhaps buying carbon points with and earmarking that towards the holistic diet. So that is the whole body health, and all of our diets in a way encompass that kind of a philosophy, looking at 15 years lifespan rather than just the short-term balanced nutrition, which has been the talk of the industry for decades.
For Petland's Critter Care, I'm Nicole Walkler. Petland's Critter Care is brought to you in part by Nutrience Pet Foods, online at nutrience.com.